All right, in this video, we'll go over the tabletop units. We'll cover both the red near infrared and then the combo, which also includes the blue. So in your package, you'll receive the panel, a remote control, quick instructions, power cable, goggles, and pulley system. Now, in many cases, you may never need this unless you're going to try to hang it up on a door or up on the wall. So you can always just keep that to the side. So in the back of the panel, we have the connection to plug in, we have the on and off, and then we have the stand. So you can go ahead and adjust this to the correct level. Then we'll go ahead and plug it in and we'll go over the display. All right, so when we go over the display, now your display may be slightly different than this, or it could be somewhere else on the panel, but it's all going to be very similar. First is mode. So for the combo unit, mode 1 is going to be blue only. Mode 2 is going to be red and near infrared only. And mode 3 is going to be blue, red, and near infrared. Next over is going to be your timer. So this will go anywhere from 5 to 90 minutes. Next over will be your pulse settings. So there's 10 presets. When it gets to a blinking zeros, then you can use the remote to manually adjust and put in any pulse setting between 1 and 10,000. When it's on 4 zeros, that means that the pulsing is turned off. When you're ready and you've got everything set, then you can go ahead and hit the on button, and that's when it'll light up. Now keep in mind the lights are very bright. So if you're sensitive, I recommend you wear the goggles. If not, you can just keep your eyes closed. Now, in order to connect the remote, very easy, go ahead, put the battery into the remote. You'll have the panel turned on. So what you're going to do is you're going to press the timer button and the pulse button at the same time. While you're holding those down, you'll press any button on the remote and then release all of them. That'll connect the remote to the panel, and then you can make all the same changes from here from the remote. So when we're first starting off with the panel, we always want to start slow and build our way up. So I prefer having the panel further away initially. So if I'm working on my front side, I may be 2 feet away, and then slowly I'll bring it in closer and closer as I'm feeling more comfortable with it. I can also start off just doing a couple minutes and then slowly building that time up. So when we're ready, we'll go ahead, hit the on. Now, typically, I wouldn't have any clothes on. I want to have the light going directly onto the skin. Now, after you've had a week or two to slowly work up, I'm going to want you to be right around 12 inches away from the skin. I'm going to want you to do about 15 minutes total. Now, if you're just doing skin issues and we're just superficial, you only need about 5 minutes. But for most people that are dealing with deeper type issues, we want the full 15 minutes. Now, I can take this panel, and after I do 15 minutes here, I can adjust and I can do another 15 minutes. I can then turn around and do another 15 minutes. So you can do that on as many body parts as you want, or sometimes easier just to split it up. You just want to be doing each body area about 3 times a week. So I could choose a couple areas of concern for Monday, and then on Tuesday, I could choose a couple other areas of concern. Now, when we're dealing with blue light, blue is great for you, except for in the evening and the night, because the body thinks it's seeing sunlight, and so it's going to decrease your melatonin, and it can make sleep difficult for people. So I prefer to use the blue-red near-infrared combo in the morning, and I like to have it pulsing at 40. Now, if you have any issues with pulsing, whether it causes any kind of dizziness or vertigo, then I recommend either wearing the goggles or not doing the pulsing at all. All right, so when your session is done, it'll turn off automatically, and then you could just go to the back and flip the switch to off. Now, the settings that you just had in there will be saved. So the next time you come in, you don't have to adjust all the buttons. You can simply turn it on in the back, hit the power on the front, and then you're ready to go.